Hey heroes, Jonathan here at Night Knowledge. The developers of Wartales, one of my favorite medieval turn-based tactical RPGs, included a free update to their newest DLC, the Skelmar Invasion. What I'm jazzed about is the update that includes a whole new class for free, the Crossbowman. In today's video, I'll go over what you can expect with the Crossbowman class. It's a dexterity-based ranged DPS class that is very powerful, but is very reliant on Valor, requiring you to expend a Valor point each time you reload. And while that may seem like a turnoff, you'll see shortly how reloading provides a ton of buffs to this class. The Crossbowman will likely be weak in early game, but much stronger in late game when you have a larger Valor pool. There are two specializations that uses light armor and one with medium. Let's now review the skills. Level 2, like most classes, focuses on a skill that generates temporary valor. It has two of the same passives as the archer, Valorous Victory and Valorous Support. Valorous Victory gives 1 valor for each kill, while Valorous Support gives 1 valor if ending the turn next to an ally and is not engaged. The third passive is a thief class skill called Valorous Audacity, where you earn 1 valor if you end your turn adjacent to an enemy but you're not engaged. Level 3 is where you unlock a specialization, the Scorpion, Gunner, and Cannoneer. The Scorpion, which revolves around applying a random dot for 2 turns. The Gunner, which is all about shooting more often and more bolts each time they reload in the same round. And the Cannoneer, that does damage and causes engaged enemies to be attacked by your ally. The Cannoneer is the medium armor wearing specialization. So at face value, I imagine most people will pick the Gunner, but it should be noted that the ability itself does the least amount of initial direct damage, meaning you'll want to reload at least once per round, hopefully getting kills with both shots. There are many builds that revolve around doing more damage to enemies affected by dots, so the Scorpion specialization might be for you in that case. The Imbibed Bolt does the most damage of the 3 abilities, shot for shot. The Cannoneer is actually pretty good, doing middling damage of the 2 other specializations, but where it shines is to assist an ally who is already engaged. A good synergy would be to have Valorous Support, as you're hoping that your ally kills the engaged enemy and you earn your Valor ending your turn next to them. The Cannoneer also makes for a good unit to go last, using their ability on all enemies engaged by your allies, possibly taking them all down in 1 turn. The level 5 passives are all about utility. Masterful Movement that gives you a 20% damage buff to the next attack after a reload. Backup Reload, giving you a 70% damage reduction after every 2 reloads. And Optimized Movement that causes every 4th reload to cause the next shot not to cost ammo, essentially allowing you to shoot twice. Don't forget, all these passives and specializations can be improved with a mastery book that can make a big difference. In my opinion, Masterful Movement is great for the Gunner, while I like Optimized Movement for both the Scorpion and the Cannoneer classes. Level 8 is all about getting free reloads. Strategic Grip, which causes you to reload once per round when you apply a penalty, which to me means a dot, so the Scorpion would be a natural choice. Recoil Reducing Grip gives a free reload on the 3rd reload of the same round, ideal for Gunner classes. And Solid Grip, where the first critical hit of the round gives a free reload. That also works great with an upgraded Gunner that gets an automatic crit when the level 3 specialization is upgraded with a mastery book. Level 10 has some more utility. Switch weapons, allowing you to equip 2 crossbows. Anticipation, when attacked, has a 50% chance to not become engaged and get a free attack of opportunity, which is great against quick enemies that beeline to you. And Lone Wolf, when not near allies, get a 10% damage and damage reduction buff, an okay option in my opinion. Level 12 has 2 options, piercing shot, a bravery skill, so an ability you can use once a combat, dealing low AoE damage, ignores guard, and gives a guaranteed critical. And on kills, it'll reload you for free. Or you can choose class specialization, which allows you to unlock a skill from a previous level. I like this for the gunner or cannoneer and get a second valor generating skill. Finally, part of the free update includes increasing the level cap to 15, which allows you to pick another specialization for more ability options or possibly better armor. So, those are all the specialization options for the new Crossbowman class in Wartales. Having reviewed this, I think I would either pick the gunner or cannoneer. Let me know in the comments below which specialization choices you'd pick, and whether you've picked up the new Skelmar Invasion DLC. Check out the rest of my channel for other videos on Wartales, video games, board games, and other fun things. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.